What's up? Brad Smith here. Stoked to have you watching Brab TV. I'm about to show you guys what Michael Blows, current number 1 in Vegas, is going to be riding at this year's 2011 Minimoto SX. So let's get into it and I'll tell you all about this bike. So first up, the donk. This is where it all starts, this is where it all happens. Blows runs a Daytona engine, which he runs a twin cam 4-valve head on the top, the Daytona bottom end, and also runs a Daytona race clutch, heavy duty clutch, which makes a big difference. The carb we're running a key in. The next thing that's really important is the suspension. We're running the Brab front fork. It's a D&M manufactured fork, but we completely changed the internals with a different valving kit, different shim stack, and make this thing really start to work like a nice fork. Down the back here, we're running the Elka shock. These are a Canadian manufactured rear shock. They handle awesome, and I believe that, you know, Blows has been a long time Elka rider. There's the number 1 plate. That's what we all want. He's running a FMF factory 4.1 pipe. The thing stages out. Check out the different stage. So that's what Michael Blows has got on his bike, special or custom. You can buy this stuff off the shelf. Other than that, this bike is a stock standard Brab bike straight off the showroom floor.
Been working on suspension setups and jetting, just trying to get everything right. You got the other 2 coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I've been riding the Stanley bike over here today, getting that set up, and you've been pretty much riding everything you can get your hands on. Run us through what a couple of the options that the guys have got here running today. Like what's Blows going to be riding?
Man, today's been like we've been like kids at Christmas today, haven't we? We've had everything you could imagine, from engine-wise to suspension-wise, and Bender and my job was to get all the bikes dialed in. We've got Michael Blows, who's the current number 1 at Vegas, so look, we're super pumped to have him on our team, and we really want to make sure that we give him a bike that he can win again on. And also, I can't wait to ride with him tomorrow. We get to go practicing tomorrow as a team. We've got Jared McNeil, X Games silver medalist for Best Whip. Check him out on YouTube, but he's racing as well. He's pretty fast on the dirt. dirt bike. He won some Australian junior titles, and we're excited to have him on our team too. Look, I'll run you through a few of the bikes. Got about 6 bikes here, and look, we're fresh. So we got the race truck. Rocket's driven it about 44 hours. He's come from North Carolina, Charlotte, and we're here in Riverside, California at Milestone Ranch. We've been a bit behind the 8 ball with preparation-wise, but we've made a pretty good comeback. I think we're looking good. It's been a sick day. All the bikes are pretty dialed in. The suspension's really good. We've got our jetting sorted. Everything's looking pretty good, so I'm super pumped. So get back to the point of what bikes we got here. So we started off with the 205 TB head. Then we've also got a 184 kit with a TB head, V2 TB head, and that's what Bender's been riding today. So it looks like McNeil and Bender will most likely be riding the 184s.
It's sick.
They're a sick bike. Probably the biggest difference between each engine was the rev range, really, and everything at this track in Vegas is about gearing, if you ask me. So today we've been doing testing and lots of starts to make sure that our bike can go from second gear launch to 140 foot in second gear, no gear change, because that's about how long the start straight is. And man, if you can get a whole shot at Vegas, you can ride like a grandma as long as you're 4 foot wide. So should be sick fun. And then we've got the Daytona, the twin cam 4-valve head, and that's what Michael Blows has won the title on in the past. I think Blows is the second most winning rider in Vegas history, so it's awesome to have him here. That guy comes with a lot of knowledge. He knows exactly what he wants, and we're learning a lot from him, and hopefully we can help him and teach him a lot as well. So I'm going
to teach him heaps.
Off the track.
A few JBC schooling lessons tomorrow.
Bender's a block pass king, so...
I just get in the way.
Yeah, so I took all the bikes for a spin. Benedict took most of the bikes for a spin today, and I got to compare them all. We've done a video so we can compare the engine. You can see for yourself what the differences between each engine are, the price points, where you're going to get your bang for your buck. And I really love the Daytona 4-valve twin cam. That's a really awesome engine. It revs off its head, and the TB head. Any engine with a TB head is a really good, affordable engine just to get on the track and come racing. I think they're really competitive, even against the high-priced Daytonas. Then we've got another little secret weapon engine that's been in my bike. So I'm not going to tell you too much about that tonight, but I'll do a full video on that before the race and after the race, and that bike will be available through BRAP. As always, any bike that we race in Vegas is available from our website. So even from our suspension right through to the engine parts, there's nothing that you guys can't get, because what's the point in us building a bike that not everyone else can get? Our mission is to help build this sport and make it an affordable sport, and super light.
So yeah, we've been doing some testing today. I've spent most of my day not crashing, working on suspension. We're running the D&M forks in the front with the Kenny Belbin valves, and I found that worked really well. Got out here this morning. It was a little bit hard, starting to get up some pretty bad arm pump, so we backed it off a little bit. It's pretty rock hard out here. As you can see, it's pretty much all gravel. So we got them dialed in pretty good now. We played around with that Elka rear shock and got that working sweet. And then just been messing with jetting and got that spot on as well. So my bike's pretty much ready to roll. So I'm happy. Don't worry about these pros that are coming tomorrow. Hopefully we've got a pretty good bike set up though for a base for them to start with tomorrow, and then we'll go from there. So we'll just see what they think when they get here. Brad and I have just been the fluffers, so we'll see how it all turns out tomorrow when the big boys get here. But I think they'll be pretty impressed. Got a pretty sick setup, awesome trailer. The two mechanics, they're in there hard at work. They've been in there hard at work all day trying to get his bike going for him. But it's awesome. Everything's all good.
So the Kenny Belbin fork valves that Ben is talking about are the ACCK kit. Basically, Ken Belbin's a race tech guy. He knows his shit back to front and developed a suspension kit with different shim stacks, different valving kits, so we can really make those front forks work awesome. Made a big difference. And like Ben said, our job is to make sure the bikes are a really good base for when the pros turn up tomorrow. And their job is to go there and go fast. So.
We got the bike really well balanced today. Had a few issues in the morning, being able to skim the whoops properly, kept it consistent. But
was that the bike or the rider?
That was definitely the bike.
That's debatable.
But we got that dialed. The bike's really well balanced now. There's a big flat wide open corner around there where you're sort of third gear. It's really sketchy and loose. So being able to get it balanced and get that front fork working properly keeps that front wheel on the ground and really being able to just lock into that corner. So it's sick.
And Benny, can you explain to me the special bend on the clutch sleeve you're running, man?
Yeah, they watered the track after the first session. I went back out there and tried to take this new line that I'd been thinking about, and yeah, it was a little bit greasier than I thought it probably was, but it's all good. You know, it's Cuzzo, man. It's fully custom. Just got that
Bulk
little,
swapper.
yeah, swapper bend to it.
Yeah, so I'm going to do a bit of a blog comparing the different engines, what I liked, what I didn't like, where the rev range are. I really want you to make your own decisions, so it's pretty cool. It feels awesome to have so many different bikes to ride and run around on. So.
Nah, it's awesome. All right, well,
Sick fun, we're talking bulk shit.